Coming up, the debut of the Mind Eraser Mike Graca and a look back at the 2015 Iron 8 Championship. All that and more on this edition of New England Championship Wrestling.
Tonight, making his debut in New England Championship Wrestling, the Mind Eraser, Mike Graca.
I got it. My day pass. I'm here. Tim Lennox, you're a nice guy, but you're going to get some induced coma tonight. I can't wait. Day pass.
We take you back to April 11th, 2015, a special challenge match. The debuting Mind Eraser, Mike Graca, taking on the up-and-comer Tim Lennox, and there you see the Mind Eraser, Mike Graca. Graca with that multicolored hair. Excited to be in New England Championship Wrestling. Glad handing the fans at ringside. Graca says he hails from the Butler Hospital. A few screws loose there, but Graca quite the competitor. Mike Graca was one of the 8 men who competed in this year's Iron 8 Championship. We're taking you back to his NECW debut at the Everett Rec Center in Everett, Massachusetts. Fans coming up. The entrance of the opposition to this matchup, the up-and-comer, Tim Lennox. Tim Lennox, a young star here in New England Championship Wrestling, trying to gain some ground and make his way. Tim Lennox, of course, inspired to get involved in professional wrestling, having been a regular in Quincy, Massachusetts when NECW was in the Armory there. Should be an interesting matchup. Let's turn it over now to Chris Norman with the official introductions.
This match is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Your referee is Chris Bartolo. Introducing first, from the Wrestling on a One-Day Pass from the Butler Mental Institute, weighing in at 190 pounds, making his NECW debut, Mike Graca.
The Mind Eraser, Mike Graca.
And his opponent from Detroit Rock City, weighing in at 200 pounds, Tim Lennox.
Tim Lennox going into this matchup with the height and weight advantage over the Mind Eraser, Mike Graca. The referee, Chris Bartolo, getting the contestants set. And we are set for action. Here's the bell. Collar and elbow tie-up. Lennox winds up the arm of the Mind Eraser, Mike Graca. Graca rolls through, kips up, reverses on Lennox. Graca applying the pressure. And now, Tim Lennox rolls through and reverses. Has him in a top wrist lock. Nice maneuver by Lennox. Graca now trying to set himself. Graca with a reversal into a hammerlock. Side headlock now by Graca. Lennox trying to break the hold. Nice reversal by Lennox. Standing switch. Lennox with the leverage advantage here. Oh, Graca with a nice trip out. Into a cover, only one. Graca may be from the Butler Hospital. He may have a few screws loose, but when it comes to wrestling, he is all there. Lennox now stomping his way around the ring. Graca now powering Lennox back into the corner. Referee calls for the break. Oh, Lennox reverses. Graca over the top in the corner, but Lennox hangs on. Lennox has Graca across the shoulders. And now Lennox with an airplane spin. Great maneuver by Tim Lennox. We haven't seen Lennox ever pop out an airplane spin. Graca doesn't know where he is. Graca may not have known where he is from the bell. Lennox now with a bulldog on Graca. Lennox floats over into a cover. Only gets one. Nice work by Tim Lennox. Graca gets behind Lennox. Lennox now off the ropes. Jawbreaker by Graca. Big clothesline. Sends Lennox down to the canvas. Mike Graca, a rather unique individual as he charges in. Grabs the legs of Tim Lennox. Graca with great ring presence. Off the second rope, drills an elbow into the heart of Tim Lennox. Rolls him into a cover and only gets two.
I can't hear you guys, come on!
Graca may be crazy, but he's crazy like a fox. Big forearm drives Lennox into the corner. And another right on the ropes. Off the ropes goes Lennox. Big shot by Graca. Tim Lennox now charges in, measures him with big forearms. And now it's Graca off the ropes. Ducks the clothesline. Ducks the reverse elbow. Both men tried for the clothesline. Both had the same idea, and both went down to the canvas. Advanced New England Championship Wrestling returning to live action, kicking off a blazing summer at the Everett Rec Center in Everett, Massachusetts, Saturday night, June 6th. We'll have all the details for you coming up right after this matchup. Going to be a tremendous card in Everett. You don't want to miss it. Graca with a kick to the midsection, setting up Lennox. Oh, man, what a maneuver by Mike Graca into a cover. This could do it here, but only two. Graca says he's going to sleep. Graca slapping the leg. Tim Lennox doesn't quite know where he is. Tim Lennox trying to get up. Oh, man. Graca charged in on him. Here comes Lennox. Double thrust to the throat. Nice comeback by Lennox. Lennox goes for the cover. One count only. Great competitive matchup here on this edition of New England Championship Wrestling. Lennox now setting up Graca. Looks like trying to get a version of the pedigree, but Graca kicks the leg of Lennox out. Big kick right to the temple. Lennox is out of it. Here's a cover. And that is three. Let's get the official word from Chris Norman. The mind eraser, Mike Graca, with an impressive and hard-fought victory over young Tim Lennox.
Thank you!
And the mind eraser, Mike Graca, is looking to make some noise here in New England Championship Wrestling. We've got much more New England Championship Wrestling coming your way when we continue after this. New England Championship Wrestling returns live, kicking off a blazing summer, Saturday night, June 6th at the Everett Rec Center, 47 Elm Street, Everett, Mass, with a 7 p.m. bell time. The main event is a return match for the NECW Heavyweight Championship, as new champion Slick Wagner Brown takes on now former champion Brad Hollister with the Masshole Mike McCarthy as special guest referee. The NECW Television Championship is also on the line in a return match, as sensational Scott Levesque with Miss Sammy Lane defend the title against former two-time champion Toto Loco. From there, it's an Everett street fight as the one-man lynch mob Jack Maverick takes on the Canadian Giant Genesis in a match where anything goes and falls count anywhere in Everett. In a World Women's Wrestling feature match, former Triple W champion Davey takes on Toxis. Plus, the Firework Fox Vineyard with Rollins St. Gregory, the Mind Eraser Mike Graca, and more to be announced. Tickets are on sale now. Online at necw.tv or call toll-free 1-800-838-3006. That's 1-800-838-3006. Don't miss New England Championship Wrestling as we kick off a blazing summer 2015, Saturday night, June 6th in Everett.
Saturday night, June the 6th, NECW returns to Everett at the Rec Center, and this man right here, Genesis, will be going one-on-one with the one-man lynch mob, Jack Maverick. But Genesis, this time, it'll be a street fight.
For half a year, no one has stopped Jack Maverick. But it stops now. This is the beginning of the end for you, Jack. In the street fight, I'm going to do whatever the hell I want. You can't stop me.
June 6th, Genesis and Jack Maverick in a street fight in Everett.
The official printing company of New England Championship Wrestling is Color Copy Center Boston. We copy, we print, we bind, we laminate. And we offer free delivery in Metro Boston. See us at 31 St. James Avenue in the Park Square building. Call us at 617-391-0030 or visit us online at colorcopycenterboston.com. They make NECW look good, they'll make you look good too. May 9th, 2015, New England Championship Wrestling presented one of its greatest events ever, the 2015 Iron 8 Championship. A tournament loaded with great matches concluded with the Masshole Mike McCarthy standing tall and taking home this year's Iron 8 trophy. Earlier in the night, a new NECW Heavyweight Champion was crowned as almost 1 year to the day from when Slick Wagner Brown surrendered the title due to injury. He regains it, defeating champion Brad Hollister. On our next edition, we'll show you highlights from this epic matchup, and more importantly, what happened after it was over, including comments from both men on the rematch scheduled for June 6th in Everett. That's all for this edition. Join us next time for more New England Championship Wrestling.